We got to talk about some college football. Colorado spring game attendance this past weekend continues to fall under year 4 with Deion Sanders. And also there was this video kind of went viral of his team walking out to the field and a lot of people noticing how undersized a lot of the players were. The offensive linemen, a lot of the skill position guys here, a lot of just a lot smaller. Are you guys worried in any way about Deion Sanders and this Colorado team?
All right, look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. If player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winner, spread, total, all in the same map. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. Most importantly, new users use code Speakeasy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. I am, because college football is interesting. If you don't strike while the iron's hot in college football, you may not know when that iron's going to heat up again. And this isn't specifically a Deion Sanders issue, but we're talking about Deion, so let's be honest. And this is for the people that really know college football. Kieran, Matt Campbell, coach at Iowa State, correct? Matt Campbell was the coach at Iowa State, and Iowa State, like for the first time, had competed for Big 12 championships and was super hot and all the things. A job opened up, I think it was at Wisconsin. Matt Campbell's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to sit here and stay at Iowa State. Instead, the Wisconsin job went to maybe Luke. I forget his name. Kieran, help me out when you have a moment. Wisconsin job ends up going to like maybe Luke Fickell. I forget.
Luke Fickell, yes.
Luke Fickell.
In Cincinnati.
Man, Iowa State sucked for like 3-4 years after that. And it was like, wait. But Matt Campbell, everything was so good. Same thing happened with the coach that went from Temple to Baylor. And then went to the Carolina Panthers.
No.
Matt Rule, exactly right. Like, go to Baylor. Popping. Next thing you know, Matt Rule sucks in the league and in college. So to me, Deion Sanders is just experiencing what we've seen so many other college coaches experience, which is like, you caught lightning in a bottle. Matt Campbell, lightning in a bottle. Matt Rule, lightning in a bottle. But if you do not strike when you catch that lightning in a bottle, you can't hold on to that lightning forever. So to me, I am a little concerned in Colorado. They're projected to win 4.5 games is currently where the line is at. Oh. After struggling the last year without Shedeur, without Travis Hunter, it's an interesting landscape. So I'm worried. I am curious. I love Deion. I trust Deion as a person to just figure it out and get stuff done. But you can't look objectively at Colorado and what's been going on and be like, hell no, I'm as confident as ever. Based on what, man?
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. I mean, that video is wild, but if you really look at it, that's the special team guys. That's like the quarterback comes out, the centers, the safeties, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have the talent, you know, and I think you really can't tell what teams is who unless you have the talent, right? And another thing, they're not spending a lot of money either, though. This game now is about who got the paper. Yep. I think the first year he had elite NFL talent on the team, right? He got his son, and he had the best player in college football, Travis Hunter. So things were different. Now that's kind of going. That buzz is kind of going. You're not getting them players now. It's not a lot there. And Deion is his Deion Sanders, so you're going to get some players from there, but it's not enough. It's not enough. So I don't like to blame him from everything. I think every time it's something wrong with the team or they want to blast, it's Deion's fault.
Yeah,
it's not his fault.
Running a elite, high-level college football program is really, really hard. You know, that video of all the players walking out was very concerning to me because this is also coming off the back of Jordan Seaton, who was the #1 lineman in the country. He ended up having a picture. He ended up transferring to LSU this past year, right? Projected to be the top left tackle taken in the NFL draft next season. This picture was very, very concerning because this was what Jordan Seaton was playing, like what he looked like playing last year versus what his body is kind of transformed into this past year. Now, look, a couple of those dudes in that video, I mean, they are undersized, but some of them were cold. I mean, Quentin Gibson, he's like one of the guys, unbelievable wide receiver. If you get to see him last year, he made a lot of plays as a freshman, though, as well. I think we're in a situation now where it's just like, to be honest, on the football field, Colorado doesn't look like the top teams in college football. No. They just don't. No. Physically, they can't compete with the top teams in college football. That's not hyperbole. I mean, that's not just me like trying to hate on them or whatever. It's genuinely what it is. When you're giving up, 300 rushing yards in a game, when you're getting run all over, when they're your team lacks physicality, and then for your team to come out like it looks like the strength and conditioning program might not be where it needs to be. Also, like you said, it's about paper right now, and the way teams are now recruiting their rosters is changed. Indiana has really changed the game in a way. A lot of people are looking for proven production from their transfers and whatnot. Something that Deion Sanders was doing before. He was looking for those guys, but it's not. It's harder to compete when everybody's looking for those guys now. So for him, it's also tough whenever you don't recruit high school. There's a lot of error that I think whenever you look at winning football teams and then you look at Colorado, Deion Sanders is experiencing right now as a coach. To be honest, I think Colorado getting to bowl eligibility this year would be amazing for them. It's going to be really tough.
I think early success could end up being Deion Sanders' biggest enemy. Because a lot of people are going to be comparing Colorado moving forward to that 9-win season of Colorado, of which if they would have won one of those last 2 games, they could have gone to a Big 12 championship game. But realistically speaking, Deion Sanders shows up, Colorado wins 4 games. Deion Sanders' 3rd season, Colorado wins 3 games. And in between there, you have a Heisman Trophy season and Travis Hunter, and Colorado wins 9 games. But do you anticipate Colorado being able to win 9 games year in and year out? I don't. But Colorado wasn't winning 9 games year in and year out before Deion Sanders. So, like, realistically speaking, I anticipate Colorado winning 5, 6, 7 games a year. That's good for Colorado. But in order for Deion to win 9 games at Colorado, you need a first-round talented quarterback, and you need a Heisman caliber talent at a skill position. You know how hard that is to acquire? A first-round talented quarterback and a Heisman caliber talent at a skill position, it's near impossible to acquire, especially at Colorado. So you have to be concerned. I think Deion had Travis, he had his son, lightning in a bottle. But bro, you gotta be concerned because it's not been good.
Even talking about like how little they were, like that's a 5-star quarterback right there.
Yeah, Lewis. Julian Lewis. He's probably gonna be their starting quarterback. He will be their starting quarterback this season. Yeah, but it's a situation you're surrounding him with. He is a very, very special talent, but they just don't look like the top college football teams. And I'm not saying you can't compete with that, but also, guys, Colorado doesn't look like they should, right?
Yeah.
But also, we're watching in active time Curt Cignetti take over Indiana, the losingest program in Big Ten college football history. And what do they do in 2 years? Because of the way that he hits the transfer portal, because of what he does with his coaching staff, they win a national championship. So to me, I'm not saying Deion's not capable of it. I think Deion had an amazing first year. Getting a Heisman winner to Colorado is amazing. It's something that no college football coach there has done in 30, 40 years, right? It's just tough to preach about Deion's maybe even job security if it continues like this. They don't look up to par. He's not recruiting at the high school level, and they're going to lose a lot more games.
But I'm sorry. The other thing, bro, in college, a head coach is only as good as his staff. And I think where Deion probably needs to be not even held most accountable, but just be questioned. Hey, Deion, check this blind spot. Who are the hires? And think about it. You get Sean Lewis as your offensive coordinator that first year. You fire him like middle of the season.
Mid-season, yeah.
Then you get Pat Shurmur. Then you fire Pat Shurmur middle of the season. So, like, there comes a point where hopefully Julian Lewis stays there all 5 years. But, like, Deion is hired and fired as OCs. Defensive coaches, hired and fired. D-line coaches. Now you bring in Warren Sapp, you get rid of hired and fired. Bro, coaches are only as good as their staffs. And so I think shout out to Deion for being such a loyalist and having so many former NFL players in his locker room and so many former NFL players as coaches. But with all due respect, if you don't get this coaching staff right, you will never get the team right. And shout out to Marshall Faulk and Sapp and all them. They're phenomenal players. I don't know how great they are as college football coaches because college is a different game and dealing with 18, 17, 19, 20-year-old kids is a different game. And just coaching is different than playing. Yeah. So that's really where I think with Deion.
I'm going to ask an uncomfortable question. How long do you think Deion Sanders remains as Colorado's
I think as long as he wants to be there. We ain't gonna act like it's LSU or Florida or Florida State.
But do you think them seeing a school like Indiana do what they do matters?
Listen, I'm going to say it again, man. As long as he wants to be there. Who was even talking about Colorado? Who was talking about him?
Nobody.
He's impacted the whole community. The whole city, the whole town. So I think as long as he wants to be there and him being who he is, bringing that type of spark.
I no longer agree with Shady on that because people always think they can make it better. And it comes down to this, dollars and cents. I think the first spring game at Colorado, I think I saw 40,000, then 28,000, then 21,000, and this past year 17,000.
Really bad, yeah.
So, like, the reason I can no longer say as long as he wants to be there is because Colorado's spring game attendance is doing this. Now, if their spring game attendance is any reflection of the regular season attendance, you might be like, okay, shout out to you, Deion. You made us relevant. You made us sexy. You made us notable again. Let's now go see if we can get a Curt Cignetti to get us over the hump. John Gruden, Tony Dungy, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Appreciate you, Dungy. Appreciate you building the Bucs up and making us relevant. Now let's go get us a John Gruden to take what you built and see if we can really win something with it. So I can't agree with Shady only because the numbers, those numbers are deafening.
Whatever coach you want, who's a good coach you think could be a good college coach? Just give me anybody.
Say Dan Lanning. I think Dan Lanning's just a good college coach.
He goes to Colorado. You think he get that thing jumping?
Not like I think winning. Jumping, no. Jumping and winning, I think are different.
You think they're going to win in Colorado?
I think he'd have him winning 7-8 games.
No.
But 7-8 games.
I don't think so. I don't think so. There's not a lot there. Who's going to Colorado? Why? Now we getting paid. Add that to it. Why am I going to Colorado? Because I wasn't going when they wasn't getting paid. Now we getting paid. I'm definitely not going. What's taking me to Colorado? So we won't laugh at the players and all that, et cetera. The only reason why we even talking about Colorado is because Deion Sanders is there.
That's true.
Come on, man. I'm not going to Colorado.
But here's the other hard part, though.
It's cold as hell.
It's not hard to win because
what?
Deion last year won 3 games. That's not hard to do. And Deion's first year
You said 7-8 games. He's not winning that over there. You said 7-8 games.
Dan Lanning.
That roster looks a little different.
This is my thing, though. Like, Oregon has a lot. Oregon has a lot to offer.
They got Phil's money.
A lot to offer. I represent
bro.
kids for a living. That's what I do.
Okay.
All right, let me sit up for 2
Talk
seconds.
to
Come on
yeah.
now.
Talk your shit, Shaq.
And I was
Talk
telling
your
them, I got you'll see some news. I got one of the top players in the country coming over to the Sports. Anyway, and when you talk about Oregon, they got so much to say about Oregon. They got this, they got that. Oh my God, the colors, Nike, and it's Oregon. I'm thinking like, dude, when you make some money, you will not want to live in Oregon. But they love Oregon. Now, why are we going to Colorado? What's there? Because what they ain't saying at Oregon is like, I'm going to Oregon because they're the coach.
Of course.
They was gonna get Oregon
Of course.
players anyway.
Yep.
So I think there's no real draw to get Colorado.
Okay, let me
other than Deion.
Let me push back. And I know you hate college football, but let me push back for a moment.
I love college football.
We've seen coaches win at less reputable places in worse areas. Because I believe it was Dave Aranda and Matt Rule who turned Baylor around for a moment. Mike Gundy had Stillwater.
Let me stop.
Yes, sir.
Baylor is in Texas.
It's in Waco.
It's in a hub
Hold
though
up.
still.
It's in Waco.
Hold up for a second. Let's just talk about it.
Nah.
It's in Waco.
Baylor is in Texas.
In Texas,
Matter of
you got
fact, Dallas, Texas is 2 hours or hour?
Only an hour and a half.
Only an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So all the rejects that can't go to Texas, all the rejects that can't go to A&M, we're gonna go to the Baylor, right? That's the truth.
Yeah.
In Texas.
RG3 was a Heisman winner.
Yeah.
Did he have offers to Texas?
I think a wide receiver. I think want to make him
safety.
safety. We want to make him safety.
Okay. Go tackle somebody. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna get a reject. He's gonna be the best player. And I got a better one for you, Corey Coleman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I played with him in the league, but in
college
college,
was nice.
Josh Gordon.
but he couldn't go to all them other big schools. You know why? Because we was the rejects, and that's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I went to Pitt, old Pitt State, so I get all that. But I'm just saying the truth is, dog, you saying about Baylor? We getting the best rejects.
Yeah.
I hear
And they
that.
great players.
They got
But
Josh
I mean-
Gordon. Come
Come on, man. Josh Gordon was a dog.
But there's Utah's. Like I'll meet you head on. I'll look you eye to eye.
Let's
Utah's they win 10, 11 games every single
year.
year.
Oh, my God.
They have more football time than Colorado. A better one is like Boise State. Boise State's done a bunch of stuff, right? Even like Curt Cignetti at Indiana got all of his talent from James Madison. That roster's from James Madison. So there is more that he could be doing. Also, Colorado has won a national championship in your lifetime, Macho.
Yeah, back in the gap.
Actually, I don't know if it was you born in the 80s?
I was born right in 90.
In 90? Then maybe the year that you were born.
What
It's
you
90,
doing?
91, something like
Why are
that.
you bringing it? Why are you doing this?
I'm just saying.
So that's
there's not
what
a
he
program
does.
that can.
Okay, he lives in the past. He's a Cowboys fan. So if he's got to talk about
Oh,
championships
you know what?
from the
That's right.
early '90s for the Cowboys, of course he's going to do it.
Nebraska
for
won a
Colorado.
championship back in the day.
Keep up with the program.
But
Shady.
we're acting like in a year where Indiana wins a championship.
Yeah,
Indiana
Colorado
has
can
no
do it.
football history at all.
But dog,
they
that's
were the shit stain of college football before Curt Cignetti got there.
Hold up, hold on.
They were.
Let me
Colorado's a national championship program before he got there.
name me 3 people over there that played in that team.
That played Cordell Stewart. What's up? Rashad, Eric Bieniemy, Rashad. Who else won? Who else won?
Yeah, you tell us.
No, I'm trying to remember his name. He won the Heisman.
It was a running back. Wasn't it Salim?
Ahmad Rashad played there.
Yo, you see what I'm saying?
Don't play with me in college football. I got him down.
Okay,
Christian Gonzalez played corner there before he transferred to Oregon. Come on now.
All I'm saying is this, dude.
They got talent.
All I'm saying is this, man. Y'all trying to find all these different teams. Like
Rashawn Salam.
Yeah. Rashawn Salam. Come on, man. Don't play with me about this college.
He was a great college player. But anyway, my point of me asking him that is because, dog, you reaching trying to get all these other teams. Yeah. Like even talking about Indiana, they had old players, and they did have the #1 pick in the draft this year. Like that does matter. College, everybody's getting college. So if you have the #1 pick in the draft, you have a Heisman winner, you probably should be good.
Yeah.